United States Navy engineer who was charged with trying to sell secrets about nuclear submarines to a foreign power, pleaded guilty on Monday as part of a deal with prosecutors. A U.S. Department of Justice attorney disclosed the agreement with nuclear engineer Jonathan Tobe during a court hearing in West Virginia Federal. Tobe, 42, admitted conspiring with his wife to disclose prohibited data, a violation of the Atomic Energy Act that carries a penalty maximum life imprisonment. However, Tobe's plea agreement called for him to face a possible sentence of between 12 and 17 years in prison. Meanwhile, Tobe's 45-year-old wife, Diana, who was charged with helping her husband, still faces criminal charges. He pleaded not guilty regarding accusations against him. The plea deal suggests the government likely has a very strong case, viewing this action as a very serious risk to national security, said Brandon Van Grack, a national security attorney at Morrison & Foerster who was not involved in the case, citing Reuters February 15. Earlier, prosecutors alleged in the October indictment, Tobe tried to sell government secrets about nuclear submarine propulsion to an unidentified foreign country. Tobe, who has a top-secret security clearance, communicated with FBI agents posing as foreign officials for several months, said the Justice Department. At one point, Tobe hid a digital memory card containing documents about the submarine's nuclear reactor in half of a peanut butter sandwich at the site, Dead Drop, West Virginia. While his wife acted as a lookout, the Department of Justice said the memory card contains military-sensitive design elements, operating parameters and performance characteristics of the Virginia-class submarine reactor, according to the Department of Justice. To note, an FBI agent testified during a court hearing in October. Tobe demanded $5 million worth of cryptocurrency in exchange of classified submarine information. Payments made by the FBI to Tobe worth about $100,000 have yet to be found, the agent said. Russia continues to blame the American Navy for what they describe as an incursion into their territorial waters by a class nuclear submarine Virginia, an incident denied by the American side in a meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin Monday 14 February 2002. T2 Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu offered more details about the events in his meeting with Putin. Saigon claimed the possible submarine most of the United States penetrated more than 2.5 of Thailand's milk, Russia, to be precise, in the Kuril Islands, an archipelago in Russia's far east to the Pacific and have considerable strategic importance. The islands are also at the center of maritime disputes between Russia and Japan. The Minister of Agriculture also said that it took the Russian Navy about 3 hours to expel the submarine. Shoigu called special efforts 3 times to get the sub to leave Russian territory. There has been speculation about what this particular attempt might have meant, ranged from the use of several types of weapons such as active sonar, counter-sabotage grenades, or some sort of FIRB. According to previous reports of the Russian ship also conveys alerts in English and Russian via an underwater acoustic system. This may refer to the use of an underwater telephone. The attack took place at around 40 Moscow time on February 2, 2022. According to the Russian Ministry of Defense, the Virginia-class submarine was discovered by an Il-38 anti-submarine aircraft near an uninhabited island in a chain. The submarine courier was later tracked by a submarine from the Russian Naval Pacific Fleet, A defense source that did not unnamed told the media that the Russian Navy was indeed conducting maneuvers in the area at the time of the incident. Coincidentally, the aim of the exercise involved finding and destroying submarines. The same source told Bag News Agency under the location of the ship American Diving then passed on to a group of Cold War ships led by class destroyer already Glue Marshal. This Apple Shaposhnikov then took over hunting for submarines. Ignore the warning for a moment appeared on the surface of the Russian Navy, then take action for pushing the submarine away area based on the role of the Russian side. The ship then left the area with maximum speed. Term others run away, although not entirely clear. Report show submarines as well using some sort of countermeasure to cover up his whereabouts. After one possible explanation was detected as a designed pellet server feed to mimic the acoustic features of the Virginia class. So far America has been in denial presence of submarines in the waters. Russian spokesman Captain Killer's Navy for the command of the Indo-Pacific America emphatically denied having there was contact between the Russian ship and America in this area. Good inside Russian territorial waters or in outside. We'll never know which is which, right and what is wrong. Russia's statement limited to breaks or actually happened. Only Russian and America that knows. Russia doesn't show general physical evidence about such incidents are similar when America accuses Russia of being make propaganda videos for justify the attack on the US. Ukraine also did not show any evidence, and Russia also denies it is possible years into the future the truth about all the clamps and charges are new will be confirmed.